Welcome back, guys. I'm Valen.
And I'm Theo.
And today we're watching 17's World official music video and choreography video.
Have I heard the song before? I don't think so.
I think maybe we have heard it.
I don't think so.
Maybe in the Lollapalooza.
Could be.
It has a lot of views.
It could be.
So probably.
We have done a lot of 17 concert performances over on Patreon. So there is a possibility that it might have snuck in there in one way or another.
We'll see. We'll tell you.
But we're going to find out right now, literally.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. But before we begin, make sure to like the video if you enjoy our content and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of us. And last, but certainly not least, we already have so much 17 content over on Patreon. We got album reaction and reviews. We are currently doing the 17X game caterers. It is so funny. We also did all of the Hive X game caterers for that matter, where 17 is also in. We also got so many concert reactions over on Patreon. Funny moments, live performances, and so much more 17 content is also available over on Patreon, and there's new 17 content coming out over on Patreon every single week currently. So if you want to check that out, then make sure to head on over to Patreon. That's also the best way to support the channel, since we wouldn't be able to make any of these videos without all of our amazing supporters over on Patreon. Nonetheless,
let's do it.
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Ooh.
This reminds me of The Mist.
Don't remind me of that movie. There's so many.
Welcome to World. Not even the World, just World.
17 World.
It could be.
Carrot World.
Ooh. Okay, we're back to Funk 17.
Yeah.
가본 적이 없는 곳에 널 데려가줄게 Come with me, put it on me You got this, put it on me 결국 내 손을 잡을 거야 Cause I know that you've been dreaming 마치 처음 그게 déjà vu
Oh, it's this one. Oh, this is a legendary 17 song right here. 17 right here. Of course.
Dude, I love this song.
Okay.
We had never watched the music video. Where were we?
What were we doing?
What were we doing?
But here we are, thankfully.
A banger.
It has a super memorable chorus.
It does.
Come into my world. Won't let you down. Won't let you down.
I love this.
Make it a in my new world. Knocking on heaven's door. Whipped cream groom so
Okay, this is actually a legendary 17 song. I'm not gonna say right here anymore. It's becoming too much of a meme.
Right here.
It is. It's like the most, I feel like one of 17's probably original categories is like this feel good kind of K-pop funk, essentially.
Yeah. This
is one of those songs, quite literally.
This is one of those that are mwah. So
and I feel
good.
like the chorus here really manages to be memorable.
Yeah.
Not super over the top or anything, but memorable.
No, they knew what they were doing with this song. Perfect.
Yeah.
They knew what they were doing. It's literally just perfect. It's neither over the top, subtle, nothing. It's just well done.
17 is honestly one of the groups within the K-pop industry that I feel like has the highest range or the biggest range when it comes to like both being in some cases really hyper and also some cases like more chill, like they can do anything.
It's crazy.
You get me? There's other groups where like you can kind of guess more or less what the intensity of the song will be.
Yeah.
But with 17, even when it comes to straight up music video songs, you don't know.
No?
You don't know. No. And I feel like this one's kind of in the middle.
You don't know what they're coming with next.
I'ma take it slow. 슬픔이 없는 곳에서 이대로 춤을 춰 박자에 맞춰 박수. 넌 영혼을 내게 줘 기쁨의 맛을 더 영원의 영혼을 더. Come with me. Put it on me. You got this. Put it on me. 결국 내 손을 잡을 거야. Cause I know that you've been dreaming. 마치 처음 그게 déjà vu. 지금부터는 널 만나. heart make up the song 이대로 우리 맘을 열어 너에게 난 나에게 새로운 미래를 열어줘 날 손을 놓지 않을게 Trust in me baby I can see 마치 천국의 데자뷰 지금부터 난 너
Very chill,
Very
totally
chill.
just vibey. I like how this song does something that's actually kind of hard, guys.
What?
You want to know what that is? That is to manage to somehow both be kind of ambient, chill music that you could like see in Sara H&M.
But very catchy.
I don't know, man. But at the same time, also be legitimately engaging and catchy.
Yeah, I
Because a
agree.
lot of the time, you gotta be one of the two.
You yeah.
either really grab the attention
Chill.
of the listener,
Yeah.
or you become ambient, kind of more
True,
chill.
true.
Both are fine.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. However, it is impressive when you can manage to be both.
I agree.
Like chill yet engaging.
I agree. They did it with this one.
Oh, yeah, they did it in a good way.
Like they knew what they were
Yeah,
doing.
and
with
not
this.
just in this kind of, you know, kind of like Afrobeatish way of to like kind of like vibing along, because that
No,
can
no,
also
no.
be kind of
Vibey, no, this catchy.
yeah, it's straight
It
up
gets
catchy,
into
not
your
just
brain.
vibey. It's yeah,
Exactly.
totally.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
만나 인터뷰 내가 원한 모든 걸 다 줄 수가 있어
But it's not like brainlessly catchy either.
No, no.
It's like elements to it still.
I love this dance. What is this?
I
The
have
carrot
absolutely
thing?
zero idea.
Like the carrot?
Ah, that could be it.
Right.
Sure, it's like a diamond.
Wow. This
Cute.
is so good. I cannot wait for the.
I mean, this is like a very, how am I going to put this? This is a very quintessentially 17 song.
Yeah.
And it's funny how like I've always identified the song with 17, but we've never ever checked it out. in
Literally,
full.
what's happened?
Well, we were waiting.
To us.
It's not like we actively search out songs.
No.
Because we want to give you guys a first
That's
time
the
reaction.
thing.
That is a
Our
sacrifice we're making.
journey, our journey with every group, with any group, is very slow.
Because you can see it right here.
You literally see it, and
Yeah.
these videos take time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now let's go with the choreography video. One, two,
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Did you also notice it had those like 17 horns? They love adding those
Yeah.
horns.
They do. Oh.
Okay, we actually get to hear
Oh, that's cool.
them at that moment.
There's
Cool.
so many members. I still get amazed. So many.
Hey, 마지막 말고 말야 가본 적이 없는 곳에 널 데려가줄게 Come with me, put it on me You got this, put it on me 결국 내 손을 잡을 거야 Cause I know that you've been to me 마치 천국의 데자뷰 지금부터는 널 만나 인터뷰 네가 원한 모든 걸 다 줄 수가 있어 너의 어떤 모습까지 Come into my room
This is the dance. I love it. So vibey. And this one. That one.
Knock, you know I have in store.
Ooh, I like that.
The funny thing about 17 as well, guys, is on average, right? On average, they don't even need background dancers.
No.
Because there's so many of them.
I know.
Like, why would you need backup dancers? There's 13 of you guys. What do you want? The entire Korean army? Like, seriously. Like, it's crazy, man.
This is insane.
There's so many people. There's so many
I know, I'm telling you, I still get amazed at how many people there are in this group.
True.
It's just crazy, but it makes sense.
But they all add something to the group.
They
Like, we're also
do.
seeing, like, we're currently, again, like, doing the
Game
17 game caterers.
They do. Every one
Yeah,
of them
man.
adds something.
Right,
And they're all
right.
memorable.
So it doesn't feel, like, overly crowded.
no,
And
each member, it's memorable.
And I think that's also why 17 have managed to like get some success
Yeah,
as well
100%.
because a lot of them don't just seem like filler, and that
No.
sucks for
No,
those
no.
members, right? And I don't get that feeling with 17.
No, not
you
at all.
You get
not
me?
At all. No.
Of course, there's inevitably going to be some people who just stick out to you more, but still.
Of course.
Yeah. Song one.
넌 영원을 내게줘 기쁨의 맘들도 영원한 영원을 더 부디더 미울 같아서 부디더 미 결국 내 손을 잡을 거야 가슴을 왜 빼줄래 추천하게 되자면
I love this, the way they say deja vu. It's like deja vu.
네가 원한 모든 것을 줄 수가 있어 너의 어떤 모습까지도 Come into my world
17 loves this dance, like the one. I've seen
Oh,
it
yeah?
so much, they love
There's a lot of choreographies with that. There's a lot of elements to this choreography.
A lot.
It's not one of these easy choreographies to learn. Imagine being one of those like dance cover groups.
Oh.
You need whole like 13 members to authentically do this. That's gonna be tough.
That's tough.
Depends on where you are though.
Yeah.
If you're in a big city,
That's a lot of
then
people.
you can probably, as of 2025, pretty easily get 13 K-pop fanatics together to
Definitely.
do this. But
In a small place, you can. If you've been
Just-
doing it with time.
you gotta adapt it.
You gotta-
You gotta
exactly.
adapt it in a way that actually works. I mean, that's what it's all about, right?
If you're
But-
like 5, 6, you need to adapt it. And,
Sure.
And I've seen it and it's possible. It's possible.
You just need to take some creative freedoms, quite literally.
Exactly.
너에게 새로운 미래를 로져 내 손을 놓지 않게 Stand me Baby I can see 지쳐가게 되자면 지금부터 난 널 만나 인터뷰 내가 원하는 모든 걸 다 줄 수가 있어 너의 어떤 모습까지도 Come into my world Don't let you
Why are they laughing
I
at
don't know. I know.
I was like,
laugh.
are you guys okay? Are you like possessed or something? What's going on there?
This is scary.
Ha 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 ha!
I know.
Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! I'm scared.
I feel like it's an inner joke.
It
Like,
or they
it's
wanted to give a
just-
good vibe.
Exactly, or they want
Sure,
to give
sure,
a good vibe. But I feel like they're joking in a way because 17 are like this. We know them by now. They're
17
insane.
are quite a ride.
They're
I'll
insane.
hand them that. Yeah, man. I love how they just like they always portray themselves in such like a positive, cute fashion, but they don't have any like problems just like straight up having like verbal brawls in variety shows. I really like that. That's funny.
I love 17, man. 17 are great. They're great, bro.
Obviously, a legendary 17 song.
Legendary.
I kind of see also why BSS has a lot of funk elements in them.
100%.
Because at the end of the day, that has like kind of been 17's sort of bread and butter for a significant part of their whole career.
Yeah.
It seems like as time has progressed, they have moved further and further into other genres.
But they
Like,
will always come back to this.
they'll always have some funk.
They will always have.
There's always
I
going
like
to be
that.
some around.
I respect that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
they
yeah.
just have started in a way.
Yeah.
And they just like it, and it goes perfectly with 17.
It does. They've always been really like energetic and
And it-
fun to engaging. I like what they're doing.
I like what they're doing.
Definitely,
Definitely.
cool.
Yeah.
As a song, again, like as we already talked about, it's neither too aggressive
Yeah.
nor too ambient. It really manages
middle,
to have a
perfect
sweet
middle.
spot.
Exactly.
It can be used for almost anything. You get me? You can also
Exactly.
put it on at like a party, at a get together, anything.
Anything.
Either, you know, as something you dance to, you know, you get up on
Exactly.
the floor, you're a little bit tipsy, you want to have some fun, you can put it on. Or alternatively, so you're having a picnic, you're chilling with your friends, you can also just put it on.
Yeah,
Right.
You're right.
You get me?
And anywhere.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
you can put it in any.
It's kind of like
any-
salsa music, you get
Yeah.
me? It's like you can also put that on like in anything.
In anything.
In almost anything.
True.
Honestly, still a little bit more ambient.
True.
A little bit more on the ambient side than that, but you get my point. It works in any sort of social circle or gathering.
Exactly.
That's fun.
That's fun.
Apart from that, vocals are cool. I like it. It's quite processed. But I mean, that comes with a lot of, especially Hybe's mixing. Like Hybe has always loved making things quite tuned and just generally have a pretty like sort of high frequency, reasonably compressed sound.
Definitely.
And I'm assuming they were also under Hybe when this came out. And if they weren't, when did this come out?
2 years ago.
Okay, then they were. They were under Hybe already. Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
that's like something I definitely see always them having done. You know, things need to be very bright, very in your face, and also just like pretty tuned. I mean, that's always something they've had a lot of success with, and I feel like that is almost like their signature sound.
Exactly.
So that you can also see shine through here. Still, it manages to, despite that, keep some of that warmth in it.
Exactly.
Do you get me?
Exactly.
Because in funk, warmth is still quite important, and you can still feel some warmth in it. So I feel like it's a happy middle ground between those two.
Yeah, it is,
and
it
it
is.
is just very 17.
Yeah, it's
I would say
happy,
so.
awesome, energetic, catchy. It works.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, everyone, thank you so much for watching the video. Like the video if you enjoy our content. Comment down below what you thought about our reaction, our commentary, our review, analysis, what have you. And last but certainly not least, make sure to head on over to Patreon and check out all our 17 content over there. We have new 17 content coming out over on Patreon literally every single week currently. So if that's something you want to check out, then make sure to head on over to Patreon. And if nothing else, see you in the next one.
Bye bye guys, take care.
Annyeong. Bye guys. Take care.